All right, folks, I'm here with Rob Budde of JVC. Rob, it's so great to see you again here at CEDIA.
Yeah, great.
So many exciting things are happening in the world of JVC. You guys had two big launches earlier this year, and then the show opens, and lo and behold,
Got
more fun stuff.
more fun stuff. So back in May, we introduced their new big line, the NC900 and 800. They have new 8K scaling engine, new optics, new everything basically. Looks the same, but more lumen output, 150,000 to 1 native contrast. So for the ultimate home theater, I mean, we just did a show. We did a 185-inch screen with this projector, and it looked phenomenal. I mean, it's really, really good.
So a couple interesting things about this. So when we were just talking about 8K E-Shift and what that means, it's displaying all available pixels at the same time.
Correct. So when you feed 8K into these projectors, you're getting all 35 million pixels up on the screen.
35 million pixels.
Yes.
Does that blow your mind?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many pixels you actually need, but you know. But
yeah. How much can one? Well, I guess on a 150-inch screen, though.
Yeah, but the bigger screen, the more pixels you're going to be able to resolve that. Plus, you're able to sit a whole lot closer with these projectors, because the pixels are so tight that you can't see where they begin and end. So
right,
yeah,
right, really,
but
really
the
cool.
Contrast ratio and the dynamic range of these projectors makes that image really pop, no matter if you're sitting all the way forward or all the way in the back of the room. So
has this one improved upon the 25th anniversary? Was it 30th? I think it was.
Yeah, we
30th.
redesigned the chips, the 25th anniversary.
25th.
This has more lumen output, new scaling engine in it, so it is different than the 25th anniversary.
It's amazing how technology just keeps marching on.
Yeah, it's surprising. I think, well, that's good enough, and then they come up with something new. So,
right,
yeah.
right on. And so price points on these, this is 26?
Basically 26K, and then 16K.
16K.
Yeah.
Okay. And now for the show, and I think you guys caught a lot of people off guard with the announcement of a new entry-level projector, the NP Vive, which I actually noticed that it was on sale.
Yeah, we were doing specials on the NP5 because the NZ500 would be its replacement, and then the new models are all laser, so we have no lamp-based projectors.
So no more lamp. NP5 is now in the past.
In the past, yep.
And you're looking at laser all the way
all the way up the line, so we won't go back to lamp. So
okay. And the entry-level laser for you guys is actually reasonably priced. I mean, we're getting down.
We're talking the $6,000 price point. So for
that's fantastic. And
new form factor, and we'll show you a video of that. But new form factor, smaller, more compact, 4K, 60p, and so still has a lot of features with the frame adapt and all that. So you still get the great dynamic tone mapping.
In terms of the contrast ratio of the MP5 versus the new entry-level model, what are we talking about?
The new entry level,
the new laser.
It's $6,000.
Yes.
Okay.
The model numbers are not seared into my head yet, so I'm having trouble. So the top one on the shelf there, the $6,000 one, has the contrast ratio improved?
The contrast ratio is 40,000 to 1, so it's basically the same. There's a model above that, the NC700, and that jumps up to 80,000 to 1.
Which is still really good. I mean, particularly with the JVC black levels that we're all accustomed to.
The black level, you'll see when you do the demo in here, the black level on the NC500 is really quite good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we step up, there's a $10,000 price point that you guys have introduced.
So the NC700 at that price point, you get a higher contrast ratio, a little more light output, and a wider color gamut.
Now in terms of connectivity, you were showing me the back of the
NC500.
NC500. It's more pared down. Is the 700 the same?
The same way, yeah. So you basically have just two HDMI inputs.
Okay.
We don't have 3D on it. We took away the RS-232 command, so you have IP control. But it's a very simple design. It's not very complex. But still, you have electronic zoom, focus, and shift.
Which is so key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not have to manually adjust it. It's all done with the remote. So
right. Now, in terms of 3D, are you finding that customers really aren't looking for 3D anymore?
There's a very few small percentage that want to do 3D, and the big guys will do that. So for the customer who wants that, all those features, they'll just have to move up the line if they want that particular feature. So.
Right, and frame adapt is still front and center.
Is throughout the whole DILA series. So So you still have the great dynamic tone mapping. But one thing we do is you change the menu structure so it's kind of new, and as we bring that out, we'll talk about all that. So
okay, now internally here in the demo room, is it frame adapt only, or do you have video processing?
No, we only do frame adapt, so you'll see frame adapt on both units. We have no MadVR or Lumigen in the front end of it.
Right, which if you're a JVC buyer, that's one of the nice things. You can pull it out of the box and you get a really great picture. You don't have to reach out for a third-party device to help with the HDR tone mapping.
And then the outputs of these projectors out of the box, calibration-wise, is really, really close.
It's amazing.
And so, you can calibrate it, you can get a little more out of it, but out of the box, they're going to look quite good. So.
And auto calibration is still
it's
on
still
board?
Available on all the units. So we'll work with the Spider X 10. So
a few $100 to get one of those.
We offer software for free. And so the customers can do that. And I have a lot of customers who do that, and it does improve the image quality.
So you can tweak it a little bit on your own. You can bring someone in if you
really want
to be exact. But I'm telling you, these projectors out of the box have been for years really spot on, in my opinion. So it's great to see you guys continuing to put out new models.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, fantastic, Rob. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes. And folks out there, please like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do with this video, and also hang out with us on the home theater forum at avnirvana.com.